Okay, let's jump right in. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating side of hospitality. We spend hours, literally hours, perfecting our scripts, our check in procedures, the whole shebang. But the real truth, the absolutely most crucial communication happens before you even say a single word. So let's dive into this explainer and discover how nonverbal cues completely shape the guest experience. To get started, I want you to really put yourself in the shoes of a guest for just a second. Think about the last time you walked into a hotel lobby, maybe after a super long day of travel. As you approached the front desk, what was your very first impression? Was it the exact phrasing the receptionist used? Honestly, probably not. You likely processed a dozen different microsignals before they even opened their mouth. You were already reading their silent language. And that brings us to a really crucial point. First impressions aren't just spoken, they're felt. In the hospitality world, this nonverbal communication holds a remarkable power that completely, 100% transcends spoken words. The warmth exuded through physical presence completely overrides any perfectly rehearsed greeting script. If the physical feeling isn't right, well, the words simply won't matter. Section 1. The unspoken first impression, the signals we send without speaking. Let's unpack the sheer variety of ways our physical presence is constantly communicating. We actually have a massive nonverbal arsenal at our disposal. We're talking about facial expressions, body posture, gestures, eye contact, and proximity, which is just how close we stand to someone. It's like a giant puzzle, and all of these pieces are firing off simultaneously the exact moment a guest locks eyes with you. Section 2. Mastering your body language from defensive to welcoming. Now, what's really interesting here is the literal night and day difference in how physical stances instantly make a guest feel. Imagine standing behind a reception desk with crossed arms and furrowed brows. I mean, unless you're guarding the door at an exclusive VIP nightclub, this screams defensiveness and disinterest. But simply opening your arms, keeping a relaxed posture, and flashing a genuine smile, boom. Without a single word, you immediately signal to guests that they're highly valued and totally welcome. So how do we actively practice this? It comes down to 3 simple, positive behaviors. Step 1, deliberately maintain a relaxed posture to lower the tension. Step 2, nod while the guest speaks. This is a huge active listening cue, showing you're fully engaged. And step 3, lean just slightly forward. This tiny little physical movement totally bridges the psychological gap of the front desk and transforms a standard transaction into a really memorable experience. Section 3. The art of eye contact, building trust without words. Let's move to another incredibly powerful tool, the eyes. There is a super fine line between making someone feel completely ignored versus building real rapport. Consistently glancing away, maybe at a computer monitor or a phone, instantly makes a guest feel unimportant, unacknowledged. Conversely, maintaining natural eye contact, that acts as the absolute glue in the interaction. It cultivates a genuine sense of trust and connection right out of the gate. But the absolutely crucial takeaway here is balance. You want to look into a guest's eyes, but know when to look away briefly. It's kind of like a natural dance. You engage, break contact to check a reservation screen, and then come right back to the guest. Appropriate eye contact conveys deep respect and attentiveness, but obviously we have to be careful it doesn't turn into an uncomfortable staring contest. Section 4. Navigating space and culture. The invisible boundaries. Okay, let's see how all this builds into the complex dynamic of physical distance. Personal space is that invisible bubble around us, the distance we naturally keep while interacting. Understanding this invisible boundary is incredibly important because, frankly, getting it wrong can completely derail the guest experience. And the real catch here? This space varies wildly across different cultures, deeply impacting comfort levels. What's truly fascinating is that the exact same physical distance can be interpreted in completely opposite ways depending on a person's background. What one guest views as a warm, welcoming closeness, another might find completely uncomfortable and invasive. If you step too close to someone who needs a wider personal space, their body will physically tense up, and that entirely undoes all your hard work with posture and eye contact. So, what happens if you accidentally cross that invisible line? Well, there's a simple protocol you must follow to read the room and adjust. Step 1, constantly observe the guest's body language. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Step 2, actively notice if they appear tense. Are they leaning away or taking a half step back? And step 3, if you see that tension, simply step back slightly yourself. This immediately gives them back a sense of control and comfort. Ultimately, since we're engaging with guests from all over the globe, we have to recognize that different cultures interpret body language, eye contact, and space in completely unique ways. Being highly mindful of these diverse cultural backgrounds is for sure the ultimate key to providing exceptional, empathetic service. You got to be adaptable, constantly reading the silent signals your guest is sending. By fully embracing this unspoken language, we achieve our main goal, to create an atmosphere of genuine warmth and respect, ensuring that every single guest leaves with a positive impression that lasts. That beautifully summarizes the whole point of mastering nonverbal communication in hospitality. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking challenge. How is your silent language being interpreted right now? Seriously, whether you're standing behind a reception desk, meeting a colleague, or just walking down the street, your body is always talking. Take control of that silent language, and you absolutely take control of your